3. Good evening and welcome to Mountain State Music from the Daily304.com and Folklore Music Exchange. We're coming to you from Charleston, West Virginia, live from the Folklore Music Exchange stage at 191 Summer Street. Here's a big West Virginia welcome to you from Mountain State Music, the West Virginia Department of Commerce, and the Daily304.com. Later tonight, in the second part of the show, we will feature Aaron Beam and the Do-Gooders. But first, coming to us from Davis, West Virginia, she's a singer-songwriter who's been captivating audiences all over the region. Give a big Mountain State Music welcome to Kelsey Jeffries.
Thank you so much, everybody. My name is Kelsey Jeffries, and I am just so excited to be here finally at the Folklore Music Exchange. I'm so excited to share these stories with you and how I came up with these original songs. So I don't really get to do originals-only shows very often, so this is a very, very special show for me. This first original is called A Rockstar Fantasy, and I wanted to start off with this song because I think it really encapsulates the story of what it's like to be a musician. I wouldn't be who I am if I wasn't able to sing and play my guitar, and I'm just so thankful that God gave me the ability to do this and to be able to share it with as many people as possible. So this is what this song is about. It's called Rockstar Fantasy.
On the road ahead, hoping it will land me on the right path someday. Traveling back and forth from city to city, taking the stage every night and day. Feeling this life has done me right, letting it all unfold one day at a time. This is the kind of life that's really worth living. Always moving forward and never looking back. Something in my heart has always told me to follow my dream. I guess it's just this rock star fantasy. Seeing thousands of faces staring back at me, loving that I'm the one they came to see. As I travel down this road, it can only get better from here. Hold on tight, 'cause I'm shifting into high gear. All of these twists and turns can never bring me down. Come along for this crazy ride. It's bound to be the best one of your life. This is the kind of life that's really worth living. Always moving forward and never looking back. Something in my heart has always told me to follow my dream. I guess it's just this rock star fantasy. always moving forward and never looking back. This is the kind of life that's really worth living. Always moving forward and never looking back. Something in my heart has always told me to follow my dream. I guess it's just this rock star fantasy. I guess it's just this rock star fantasy. I guess it's just this rock star fantasy.
Thank you so much, folks. You all are so kind. This next tune, I really like to write these original songs based off of experiences that I've had or just interactions that I've had with different people, and I feel like it makes it a little bit easier for people to connect with, and hopefully you connect with at least one of these originals tonight. So this next one is called Part of Me, and back in college, I was sort of interested in this guy, nothing too serious. And we had hung out a couple times, and fast forward a couple months later, it turns out he was into somebody else. Doesn't really bother me at all. I'm glad it worked out that way. At least I got a good song out of it. So this one's called Part of Me.
Told me things I will never forget. I believed every word you said. Now it seems things have changed. Are you completely blind to what is happening? The feelings inside can't be controlled. Now I don't know what to do. It looks like what we had is now in the way. Maybe all of this is happening for a reason. Don't tell me you're sorry when things don't work out with her. For each other, things aren't always what you want them to be, but just know you'll somehow always be part of me. I had never felt this way in so long, till you came around and stitched up my scars. It was nothing but the best between you and me. Now I see it was just a short memory. This may never happen again. Just know you changed me forever. I will remember it all, even if I make it to the end and fall. Baby, all of this is happening for a reason. Don't tell me you're sorry when things don't work out with her. I was always there and felt like we meant for each other. Things aren't always what you want them
Thank you so much. So a lot of these songs were written in my college years. I don't know. I guess I was just really inspired during that period of time. And I got together with a friend who I had met at college, and we both knew that we played guitar, and so we kind of met up a couple times and tried to see what we could come up with. And he came up with this really, really pretty guitar part that I know I would have never been able to come up with. So we kind of wrote some lyrics, didn't really have a story in mind, and the song was actually just kind of demoed and featured in one of the college's theater plays that they had, which was kind of cool. But I held on to the song years later after we graduated, and so I rearranged the lyrics to where they kind of made a little bit more sense and actually told a story. I like to call this like a little love song, if you will. Just, somebody who has found somebody who just makes them feel how love should make you feel. And it's called When I'm With You.
You have me in the palm of your hand, dreaming that we will last forever. Every second that goes by, I only want to be by your side. You had me at hello. You leave me speechless with your every word. This special kind of love I will always know when I'm with you. Every time you smile, I melt inside. Your warm embrace is the place I hide from all my doubts and insecurities. I'll always know you'll be right here with me. You had me at hello. You leave me speechless with your every word. This special kind of love I will always know. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Thank you. You all are just so kind. I'm just so excited to be here. I've been looking forward to this show for so long. And I'm just so excited you all are here, and I get to share these stories with you and share these original tunes that kind of came from my life, and I get to share just parts of me with you all in song. So thank you. This next one I wrote during COVID. And, whenever everybody thought that it was going to last 2 weeks, that's what we were all told. It'll just last 2 weeks. I got laid off from my job, and I had to move back home for a brief period of time with my parents. And, that was during the time where they told us, don't go out unless you absolutely have to, unless you have to get gas or groceries, And so I finally got called back to work, and I remember driving past a grocery store, headed back to my apartment, and that's when places just were still kind of deserted, not a lot of people out. And I remember driving past this grocery store, and I had just kind of these lyrics going on in my head. So I pulled into my apartment parking lot and got out my phone and just kind of started writing what I was feeling at the time. So I feel like this is a song that a lot of people, or most people, can kind of relate to. Everybody couldn't see their loved ones. There were people who couldn't see family members, or just anybody. So it was sort of a scary time for a lot of people. And so hopefully you get something out of this. And this one's called Fight for Life, because I feel like that's what a lot of people were doing at that time.
Deserted streets, no one inside, trying to survive the fight for life. Isolation from the world, living on your own, protecting yourself from the frightening unknown. Do whatever you can to stay alive, yeah. Don't let it be the last time. Do whatever you can to stay alive, yeah. Try to survive the fight for life. This battle goes on and on. Every day it gets worse. Will life ever be the same again? Can we all recover from this curse? Do whatever you can to stay alive, yeah. Don't let it be the last time. Do whatever you can to stay alive, yeah. Try to survive the fight for life. Do whatever you can to stay alive, yeah. Don't let it be the last time, yeah. Do whatever you can to stay alive.
Thank you so much. I feel like that's definitely a moving, powerful song. It's definitely such a song that I can kind of tell people during a very weird time in the world. So these next two songs are written by, inspired by the same person. I was very blessed to have had the opportunity to be with a very loving man for 4.5 years, and he unexpectedly passed away at the end of June of last year, so it's kind of coming up on a year. And I know everybody deals with loss, and it's been very hard to understand that grief and happiness can exist at the same time. And so he inspired this song, and it's called Sweet Lovin'. And anybody can connect with it, I think. If ladies, if you have a man who treats you the way that you should be treated and gives you all the good ways that love can make you feel, that's what this song is about.
Who takes care of me. He looks so good and sweet as can be. He tastes like sugar when he kisses me. This kind of love is sure hard to beat.
Thank you, thank you. So, like I said, the same man inspired this next song, and I was driving back to my apartment, and we weren't really into an argument. We were just kind of maybe disagreeing about something we were talking about, and out of nowhere, he just says, "Man, you could drive a man to drinking," and I'm like, that's a song title. So I again pulled up my phone. All of my songs are in my phone notes. that's just where they are stored. So I wrote the lyrics to the song. Now the music for this song did not come until probably 2 years later. Sometimes that happens with songwriting. Sometimes you have music and lyrics at the same time. Sometimes you have one, and then one might come a week, year, month, whatever later. And so this one is about a woman who has driven the man to the point of drinking and trying to drown his emotions away.
That bottle of vodka sits on top of his bar. He keeps saying, "I need another drink," drowning his emotions away, trying to keep his troubled mind from thinking. He sits alone on that old bar stool. Drinking's the only way he can make everything okay. I can drive a man to drinking, whiskey, rum, or beer, make him forget all his thoughts, the ones that are near and dear. I can drive a man to drinking, the only way I know how. You might think it won't happen to you, but I can drive a man to drinking. He goes in to have one more sip, about to give up for the night. Brings the bottle right up to his lips, and deep down he knows he'll meet that vodka another time. I can drive a man to drinking, whiskey, rum, or beer, make him forget all his thoughts, the ones that are near and dear. I can drive a man to drinking, the only way I know how. You might think it won't happen to you. Yeah, I can drive a man to drinking, whiskey, rum, or beer, make him forget all his thoughts, the ones that are near and dear. I can drive a man to drinking, the only way I know how. You might think it won't happen to you. You might think it won't happen to you, yeah. You might think it won't happen to you, but I can drive a man to drinking.
Thank you so much, Charleston, West Virginia. You are such an amazing crowd. This is actually my first show in Charleston, so that's another exciting thing for me. I'm just so excited to play in our beautiful state's capital, and all of you came out this evening. Again, thank you so much. I've got one more original tune for you. Come and chat with me afterwards. I love to meet new people. I've got some stickers back there, which are free business cards, and some EPs for sale. So if you'd like to purchase one, let me know. But again, thank you all so much. And this last one is the most recent original that I put out. And this one is titled Tricks. And this song came about, and this doesn't happen very often. It's only happened, maybe a couple times. I remember I went to sleep, and I think I'd either rolled over on one side or the other, and all of a sudden I just couldn't move. Couldn't move. I felt like I was in a straitjacket and tried to yell out for help, but no sound was coming out. I don't know if anybody else has experienced anything like that, vivid dreams or anything. In the back, yes. So it was like 11 o'clock at night. I reached over, grabbed my phone, and just started kind of writing down what was going on in my head. And so your mind is a very powerful thing when you're asleep because you can't control what's going on. So that's what this is about. It's your mind playing tricks on you and, trying to get out of what your mind's trying to play on you. So it's called Tricks.
Off to sleep, my mind seems to have more in store. Tricks are games your mind likes to play when you're fast asleep at the end of every day, grasping for truth while going insane. Tricks are games your mind Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Charleston. Thank you so much.
Let's keep it going for Kelsey Jeffries. Let her hear it. We'll now take a short break, and then we will feature Aaron Beam and the Do-Gooders. So stay tuned to Mountain State Music from the Daily304.com and Folklore Music Exchange.
The West Virginia Division of Natural Resources drone program is our aerial drone program. We use the drones for disaster relief and recovery and law enforcement applications.
Some of the technologies, or the main technology used with the drones that we have, is the thermal capabilities. It just makes things much quicker. We can expedite things. We can really get somebody on scene, get the drone in the air, and have it searching now.
So the drone operator team currently has 18 pilots. We currently have 12 drones that are issued throughout the state with thermal capabilities. To be a drone operator for the DNR, we are all Part 107 certified, and we have our licenses through the FAA. In a search and rescue situation, time is of the essence. So the faster that we can locate somebody, the better the outcome may be.
There were 2 lost hikers in the National Forest in Tucker County. One of our drones was first to get into the area. We didn't have to wait for a ground crew to respond and go in and bring them out. They just followed the drone out. People don't usually expect the West Virginia DNR to have a drone program.
Yeah, calling for a helicopter is hours away when a drone can be minutes away.
Helping a family, helping somebody in need. If I were to go out and use my drone to help find somebody and save them, I think that'd be the biggest thing for me.
My name is Amber Comer, and I'm the owner of Lively Little Ones. I've always worked in childcare basically my whole life. I worked in other daycare centers when I was a teenager, and then I started my own home daycare whenever I had my son. Now that he is 3 years old, we are really glad to have him here in an early learning center. We are now the only daycare center in Fayetteville. We are able to help fill the gap by providing more childcare in the area and assisting more families. Whenever I first was looking at this place, I was a little nervous and excited because this is a big step from a home provider, and I actually was able to get in contact with the owner of A Place to Grow, and she helped me make some contacts and introduced me to Shannon Mitchell with the West Virginia SBDC, and it just kind of went from there.
Hey, I'm Shannon Mitchell. I'm the regional coordinator for the Eastern Region for the West Virginia Small Business Development Center. Childcare businesses like Amber's and Little Lively Ones are so important because they serve local families and the workforce. What was exciting about working with Amber initially is she has true entrepreneurial spirit and so motivated to move through the process, get things done, and do it the right way. Through the West Virginia Small Business Development Center, we were able to support Amber with business planning and financial projections and provide resources to help launch her business. I've really noticed in the past couple of years huge support around solving childcare problems in West Virginia and people coming together, our stakeholders on a state and federal level trying to help.
Would I recommend the SBDC? Yes, absolutely. It is so helpful because there's a lot of unknown things, especially if you're not used to being a business owner, and they are right there by your side for whatever you might need.
This town was built on iron, and now we're doing the same thing in a different manner with iron, but it's come full circle.
Form Energy is commercializing iron air batteries for the electric grid. So why iron air? It's very, very low cost. We're rusting and unrusting iron, very abundant, low cost, safe material. And with that low cost point, we can get much longer duration than anything else that's out there. In our case, 100 hours of discharge. That means with 4 days power, you can solve all sorts of challenges on the electric system, reduce costs, increase reliability, allow the grid to grow in a meaningful fashion.
You have to remember, we're an old steel town. And the one comment I get more than anything is the dramatic change from the crusty old steel mill that was down here, and you'd come down the street and you see this beautiful, well-lit building. It's a shock to those that have left Weirton and then come back to visit. You know, to me, the lights symbolize the change that's going on in this community, and that change is giving people hope.
Economic development was fundamental for Forum being able to identify and locate at this site. We would never have really known what was here, what the options were, what the possibilities were. It takes a special group to take a look at this kind of site that requires a lot of work, frankly, and see the vision for what it could be. Of course, understanding what it once was and trying to bring that vision together.
I really appreciate Forum Energy, not just from a professional perspective, but from a personal one as well. Every time I drive by and see this building, I get goosebumps. I think it's incredible what they have done on what was essentially a brownfield, and I appreciate it professionally because it gives me the opportunity when a company is looking to come to West Virginia, I can show them what Forum has built, what they have done here, and kind of help them pull out that vision for their own companies.
I think the state in its strength and beauty resonates with the people that live here. You have strong, beautiful people that care about one another. You see that not only here at Forum, but you see that in the city of Weirton. It's rare that you find someone who's not willing to go out of their way to help somebody in Weirton. And that's West Virginia. It has been that way since I've been here.
Forum Energy continues to say yes, West Virginia, for so many reasons. It probably would take too long to enumerate them all. But just the experience that we've had with building a factory from scratch, hiring over 400 employees here, starting up the manufacturing facility, sending out those first products to the customer. It's been a phenomenal pathway for us, and the state has been with us every single step of the way. So we don't have to turn very far to say yes. Our partner's right there with us.
It's a little bit romantic if you think about it, being resurrected in the same material that built this city. We're on a comeback. Forum's a big part of that. I think we're just going to continue to grow and grow, and I think Weirton grows with it.
So here we grow mushrooms at a large scale.
1, 2, 3, 4.
My name's George. I'm the operations guy right now. I make sure everything's running, as well as the books guy.
Welcome back to Mountain State Music, and thank you for joining us. We're excited tonight to present to you our second act of the night. They're a bluegrass band from Summersville, West Virginia, who blends traditional bluegrass country and folk with Appalachian influences. Help me give a big Mountain State Music welcome to Aaron Beam and the Do-Gooders.
Thank y'all.
Red-tailed hawk sitting on a limb, give all they got for me to be him. No damn ties to the world below, just a red-tailed hawk free to come and go. Red-tailed hawk with his white puffed chest, waiting for his prey to make one wrong step, hopping right along without a care or a call, till the last thing he feels with them razor sharp claws. Whoa, red tail, look out for old red tail. Belly full of bunny and a couple field mice, just another day in his paradise. When I see him sitting in the big oak tree, I get filled full of love and a little envy. Oh, red tail, look out for old red tail. There's no time left on my life's clock. I Want my soul to come back as a red-tailed hawk. Will my loved ones see me in the sky? They'll know I made it to the by and by. Oh, red tail, look out for old red tail. Thank you. Appreciate it. Man, I'm happy to be here. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here playing at Folklore. I want to give a shout out to Justin and Frida at Folklore and the folks at Daily 304 for having us and, you know, putting us on this pedestal. So that last one was a song I wrote. My wife's grandfather passed away before I ever got to know him, but we purchased his house once her grandmother passed away as well. So he left a big impression on her side of the family, and he always said he was going to come back as a red-tailed hawk, and that stuck with me because I never really noticed them until I heard that, and then you see them like every other day. So like we have family reunions and special moments that happen in our lives, and we see red-tailed hawks, and it makes us think of him. So I heard a song about it, so I thought that was pretty cool. So this next one's a song I wrote. Absolute favorite time of year is from like the middle of April until the first week of June, like that springtime. Like, spring's really popping, you know, things are growing. So I wrote a song about that called Springtime. The songs of springtime get me through the winter. First breath of life in a world of gray. July nights get me through April showers. I continue to wish my life away. Caught up in the trance of this repetition. I'm always searching for that next big thing. Life's passing by quicker and faster, but I can't help to long for spring. I dream of autumn leaves and those dog days of summer, hotter than new love at the local bar. And I wait for that first snow with anticipation, as white as the lilies that I think of in March. Caught up in the trance of this repetition, I'm always searching for that next big thing. Life's passing by quicker and faster, but I can't help to long for spring. When will I learn to be where my feet are, present in the moment neath that sunset sky? The call of a whippoorwill surrounds me this evening. I don't want this moment to pass me by. Caught up in the trance of this repetition, I'm always searching for that next big thing. Life's passing by quicker and faster, but I can't help to long for spring. No, I can't help but to long for spring. Sometimes your banjo pick gets stuck in your strings.
Stuck every now and then. Right in that fifth one.
We're going to tune up. If you've ever heard a bluegrass band play, about 50% of the set is tuning. So.
And I'll tell you this, riding instruments from 71-degree weather from Summersville, West Virginia down to 85-degree weather in the back of a truck, they go haywire.
Old Joe down the road's been a prick all his life. Makes $1 where he can, whether it's wrong or it's right. And he sells beat up cars to poor folks round town, and laughs to his friends when those things break down. He's got a stack of bills between his finger and thumb. His American dream is a nightmare for some. Joe's lady walked out and left him a bitter mess. Now he likes to speak on how young women dress, and he's angry on the inside, blames it on them. His "Don't tread on me" flag still blows in the wind. He still whistles at women like it's 1941. His American dream is a nightmare for some. An NRA member from way back when, he's got a room full of guns that make Ted Nugent grin. And he watches the news, but he says it's all fake. When a class full of kids meets their fate, in denial of the truth, he clutches his gun. His American dream is a nightmare for some. The American dream is a nightmare for some. Thank you. Got a case of the dry mouth. Bear with me. This next one's a song I wrote. They introduced a population of elk in 4 counties, 3 counties, 2 counties, I don't know. Somewhere in Logan County, I know for sure, in the southern part of the state. I think that's really cool. I think I got out the map and looked. We live 4 counties away from Logan County, in Nicholas County where we live. And I have a yard full of apple trees. Like, used to be 20, a couple storms knocked them out. I got 18 now. And they draw all kinds of critters from the woods behind my house. And I think, like, you know, I daydream that one day I'll be able to look out my window and see some elk eating the apples out of my yard. There's, like, you know, interstates and rivers to cross. I don't know that it'll ever happen, but I wrote a song about it anyway. what lies beyond that mountain, where flows the waters of this stream. They're all named after souls that are no longer here, a placeholder to me, it seems. They've long been driven away by man's short-sighted desires. The loudest in the room, well, they called the shots. Now we have to put out their fire. Yeah, the panther and the elk never stood a chance. The gray wolf and the old buffalo, their ghosts roam these hills that carry their name on the Allegheny Plateau. Another shameful chapter of manifest destiny, to justify the sins and thieving of this land, playing God from sea to shining sea. Yeah, the panther and the elk never stood a chance. The gray wolf and the old buffalo, their ghosts roam these hills that carry their name on the Allegheny Plateau. The day when the elk graze again, I can see them from my window. Maybe in my life, or my kids or theirs, will return the days of old, where the panther and the elk never stood a chance. The gray wolf and the old buffalo, their ghosts roam these hills that carry their name on the Allegheny Plateau. Yeah, their ghosts roam these hills that carry their name on the Allegheny Plateau.
Thank you.
I'm going to sing a couple by myself, if you don't mind. As I mentioned before, springtime holds a special place in my heart. I like to write a lot of songs about it. This one in particular is my favorite meal. Like if I was on death row and they said, "What's your last meal?" I wrote a song about that. And it ties to springtime. So, the rest of it's pretty self-explanatory. I'll go ahead and do it. Throw some bacon in the skillet, skin up some ramps, I can smell it. I plan on being fragrant for the next few weeks. Cornbread in the cast iron, fried taters from the garden. What's that? I beg your pardon. No, we don't have IPAs. Miller High Life's all we're serving. There's no need for searching. It's either this or just go thirsty. Champagne's plenty good for me. Don't forget those brown beans fruit that tends to make me sing. When I'm in bed in a deep sleep, and not the tune you want to hear. If I get framed for some gun smoke and they sentence me to death row, final meal before I go is plainly spelled out above. Thank you. I'm really good at burning through these songs, and I'm not a good talker, so. Justin asked us to play for 30 minutes, and I don't know where we're at, but it might be less than that. I don't know. This next one I wrote, yeah, I guess you could call it a love song. I think now I have been with my wife, whether dating or married, longer than I haven't. So I wrote a song. It's a love song, so it's obviously for her. So. Am I good enough for you? I have watched my doubts play through. In the morning, hope springs anew. Am I good enough for you? My flaws, red flags you can't ignore. When I'm drunk and lying on the floor, crying about mistakes I've made before. These red flags you can't ignore. Touch of your lips. I am numb to my surroundings, I admit. I can hear the rain, but I can't feel it when you melt my world with your lips. I want to lay my head upon your chest. Let's reduce the fears that we possess. And in the morning we can figure out the rest, while my head is lying on your chest. Thank you. I realize we've made it. We got one song left, and I haven't introduced anybody on this stage. Man,
I'm a terrible, terrible person to be talking in this mic. My name's Aaron Beam. These are the do-gooders. Give the do-gooders a round of applause, huh? Over on my right, your left, with the 5-string banjo signed by Mr. Earl Scruggs himself, weighing in at 100 and, I don't know.
Keep it to yourself. Let's not do that, please.
That's my father. That's Mr. Dave Beam. On my left, holding the 8-string ukulele. Some people call it a mandolin. This fella's taken me fishing and hunting since I was old enough to do so. That's Mr. Joey Miller. And behind me, on the upright bass, keeping us in time, keeping us in line, it's Mr. Doug Gordon. My name's Aaron Beam. We're all from Nicholas County. This next song is a song about where I live now in the small community in northern Nicholas County called Hookersville. Believe it or not. I'm not making that up. It's called Hookersville. And I didn't choose that name, but I did choose to live there. And it's got a lot of pros and cons, and I wrote a song about all those pros and cons. It goes something like this. Way out yonder, past the city limit sign, there's a place close to me that's hard to find. A little rough around the edges, at the foot of the hill. That place I'm talking is Hookersville. Don't let the name fool you. Boys, there ain't no brothel, and it smells like a chicken house, something awful. Where Brushy Fork starts its grand expedition to the Mexican Gulf with a little ambition. Old Louie says, hey, you can hear him from town, and you won't find a better man for miles around. He raises him a garden, and he hunts for his food. He roams these hills till his heart's renewed. Now Brushy Fork opens to a great wide valley. There's more brook trout there than one man can tally. When springtime comes, if you listen up, you can hear the ramps growing and those brook trout jump. This place I love, It's become my home. And I've settled down, no more to roam. The sun rises in brushy and it sets in spruce. And me and my family will grow our roots. Thank you. Again, I want to thank Folklore and you know, everyone who came here, and I see a lot of faces I know. That means a lot to me. Thanks for coming out, and we'll see you next time.
Let's hear it one more time for Aaron Beam and the Do-Gooders. A huge West Virginia thank you to artists Kelsey, Jeffries, and Aaron Beam and the Do-Gooders. Now we ask you all to help us. Subscribe to thedaily304.com on social media. Then share the Daily 304 with someone who loves West Virginia as much as you do. Make sure you check out our next concert happening August 14th live from the Summers Street in Charleston, West Virginia. That's all for now. Take care, be safe, get outside, support the creative economy, and enjoy all the opportunity Almost Heaven, yes, West Virginia has to offer. See you next time.